been another smelly season for Mike Norvell and Florida State. It's his fourth smelly season in 6 tries, and Florida State went out this afternoon like a fart in the wind in Gainesville, as they're going to close the season at 5-7. Florida is going to improve to 4-8. And the Seminoles are going to fall short of automatic qualification for a bowl. What this loss guarantees everybody out there is that Florida State fans are going to have to wait over 1,000 days between Florida State winning road games.
And if you remember, we got embarrassed by Miami. If you remember, it was like that at Clemson. So all 3 of your rivals, you didn't show up. You didn't do anything. Malzone, they talked about him. Oh, well, I usually have a bell cow. Coach, you're the offensive coordinator.
Yep.
Run number 28. Number 28 came in one time. Again, I don't get it. Man, this is frustrating whenever these individuals who make the money moves, who make the power moves, put you in this predicament to not even want to like your own school to the point of, man, I might as well just turn it off and just wait for the call-in show because I know I can get some good therapy.
I've been since day one, and we've been doing the show, Tom, when I've been the fourth down calling by Norvell, but you knew he was going to go for it. And I think Gene made the point that's my point. And analytics probably said to go for it on that one. I'm guessing it would. But my point is what Gene said. He does not read the room. He doesn't understand momentum. He doesn't understand what's going on in this game. When Florida State had tried to do anything between the tackles, anything in the game, there has been nothing there.
Yep.
And, they third down, and you knew, I go, what I told the group here, I go, it's 3rd and 1.5 or whatever it was. I go, he knows it's a 2-down territory here, so he's going to run it up the middle. Florida knew it was coming. They stacked the box, they stuffed it, and then the 4th and short. And of course, he's not going to punt the ball because he doesn't care that at a precarious point of the game, you could have pinned him way back, only down 3 points. If you lose it there, all the momentum's there, they go down and score. That's ball game. And that's exactly what happened. How many times have we seen this situation play out over and over and over with Norvell? When he does this at the wrong time, he goes for it when you're not going to pick it up, and the game changes on that play.
So now all eyes are on the administration and where they take this offseason. They promised in statements, they heavily implied in statements, significant changes to whatever deficiencies there were within the program. So we better start seeing those soon, and I mean really, really soon, because whatever happens from this point on to Florida State football, it's not on Mike Norvell. It's on the president, it's on the board, it's on the athletic director, because we understand what he's been the last 2 years. They chose to bring him back. Gene, I hope they got both barrels ready to unload this offseason, be it in the money department and what they do with front office, what they do with assistant coaches. You're going to need an overhaul.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Gene. How y'all doing? Happy holidays before I get into my rant.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
From the lunch lady who serves the honey chicken to the AD, everybody needs to go because of the cancer this dude has put on this program. We're about the softest thing in the worst conference. And to be honest, we need to stay in this conference because there's no way in hell we're going to play any football in the Big Ten or in the SEC the way we have played the past 6 years under this dude, including the 13-0 season because we were barely winning. And I'm sorry, this 19-game winning streak, that's done. Don't ever count that ever again under Mike Norvell. This dude is a cancer. He needs to go. I'm far from a Golden Chief, but if I was, I would be talking to every Golden Chief to move this money to basketball and to baseball because this program is destined to become Nebraska or even worse because we're almost there 10 years and all we got is the ACC championship. I'm sorry, but there's a cancer on this program and it needs to be gutted. The guy who cuts the grass, the lunch lady, everybody, the ticket person has to go because he put a cancer on this program that I'm sorry. I've been a fan since 1985, and I've never seen us this way right now.
A lot of passion there. I love it, though.
Well, they kind of said that the guy who cuts the grass needs to go because they did a lay-in play before the season started, so they replaced that with a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Gene, I wish they didn't buy that Jumbotron for when they came $20 million under budget on the stadium renos. Could they have used the $20 million right now? I bet they could have.
Thank you very much. I'm going to try my best to keep my cool tonight, you guys. It is 29 degrees. Shout out to my other Mountain West Boise guy out there that called in earlier. Look, everybody's talking about how they can't wait. They got to wait and see what this administration is going to do and all that. I got a couple of thoughts. Got to talk about this coaching. I got to let you know this is the most rushing yards ever in a Florida State game. This is asinine as a 10. Don't forget, Norvell is also responsible for the worst loss in FSU history against Georgia a few years ago. Don't forget, he's also responsible for the worst season in FSU history. What else do we have to see? We ran the greatest coach in the history of college football out of town after 7 and 6 seasons. And this man is running the program into the ground. The team has tuned this man out like he's a thrice divorced wife by her fourth husband. I can't take the nagging no more. Nothing matters that this guy is doing. And he's as famous Willie. I don't care that he's not walking around sucking on dum-dums during practice and not even doing anything. The results are the same. They can't get the players on the field when it's time on fourth down. They can't catch punts. They can't do anything. I thought after NC State and his opening statement to the entire program and Nole Nation was about special teams, and the way that game ended last week, I thought that had to be it. That was the fitting bow on it. You can't say it better than that. But that takes me to the next part, which is the administration, who is ultimately killing this program. I heard Jeff, I heard Corey, everybody talk about when apathy sets in. You know, it's a terrible thing. Screw apathy. I'm down to resentment. These people are killing the program. Okay, they're focused on luxury boxes and everything else. Whether you like them, love them, or hate them, Jimbo Fisher called out the problems of this program 8 or 9 years ago and saw what was coming down the road institutional-wise. And they've been focused on making our stadium smaller like NC State and having luxury boxes and concessions. Now they're in over their head, and they don't know how they're going to afford to fix the program. But the program is what matters. We need to get some Southern coaches in here, not no MAC, not no middle of the road, whatever. We got to get people that know how to win down south, recruit down south, and I can't take it no more. This is it, man. It's the last straw. I mean, 8 straws ago, but it's not too late. I know the administration made a statement last week. Hey, Mike Norvell just made his own statement tonight. No statement needed. Cut bait. Let's get this thing going. If you hire new coaches, coordinators, it takes a couple years to get coordinators to get their systems in. You're putting us further and further behind the 8 ball before this thing can turn around.